I just want to find her. We just want to find her. We just want closure, you know?
Madison Madrigal, emotional, speaking about her mother, Tina Marie Jones, missing for more than 2 years now. She was last seen in August of 2023 in Clearfield near the Center Street Bridge. Tina's family recently searched for her and any clues of her whereabouts, but nothing came about from that. I spoke with Tina's daughter back on September 10th, a day that we preempted Utah's Missing for initial coverage of Charlie Kirk's assassination in Orem. Here's part of that conversation with Madison, one of Tina's children, about her mother and the emotions surrounding the last few years. Have you had any sightings of her or anything like that since that day?
No. The last thing we have of her is walking over the bridge in Clearfield, Center Street Bridge, going west. The library there on the corner caught that film, and that's all the footage we have of her. So nobody else has seen or heard from her since that day. Me and my mom had a really good relationship. Um, Throughout like my whole life. We were really close. She had a good relationship with all three of her kids, my brother and my sister. Um, she was the best mom ever. I mean, when I was a sophomore in high school, that's when she started to struggle and I started to see some things. You know, I was like, what are you doing? Like she would, like she would think some things that weren't true and stuff like that. But I don't know, at that point, I would take what I could get. Like she was still my mom, like sometimes it was like she would do weird stuff, but and up until that point, like she was normal. Like I don't know. I don't know what triggered. She was a normal mom. She was great. Like she was a single mom. Um, my parents got divorced when I was like 8 years old, or 10 years old, something like that. Um, so yeah, she was a single mom for a long time. Like she had a job, like she was stable, like going to work, like we had a house, we had everything we needed. We never went without anything. And then something just like I don't know, like a midlife crisis, like I don't know, it was weird and she just lost her job, couldn't keep a job. Yeah, and we struggled a lot in my high school years, like getting evicted from our house because she would stop making the payments and um yeah, and I don't know. It's a lot, but yeah. Overall, she was a great mom, but she had something like she never got diagnosed properly for her mental illness, so we never really knew like what was wrong with her. She was on meds for a little while, but then she stopped taking them and it was just this big cycle off and on, off and on. And I think she went through a lot in her life and she just didn't take care of it or go to therapy. The detective on her case has been good, I guess, overall. He is doing what he can, and the last time I talked to him was on August 15th, so like a month ago. And he mentioned that they were going to put out the post the next day, and since it would be 2 years since she has been gone, right? And then he brought up the other things that he wanted to do with the divers and all that. I'm at a loss at this point. It's been so long and it's taken a toll on my mental health and my siblings and our family. And it's hard to go like try to move on from this and live your life and then get pulled back into it and then back it's like this big wave and a roller coaster of emotions.
So you, at this point,
But
you just want some closure and understanding
yeah.
of.
Yeah, we all want closure. Yeah. And yeah, I don't know, it's not fair. I want to sit and be like, it's not fair. Like, I just want to know, like, what, like, I'm sick of saying it doesn't make any sense. I want it to make sense, like this, her just leaving her phone and everything she owns at this person's place that she was only staying at for a few days. Like, I don't even know why she was up there in the first place. Like, I don't know. It doesn't, none of what we're seeing is connecting. Like, I don't know. I don't know. And then she walks over this bridge and there's nothing over there. And she just disappears. Like, where did she go? You know?
Well, a very emotional conversation, and thank you to Madison for sharing all of that with me. Some of the key details in Tina's disappearance here. She was last seen or heard from on August 16th, 2023 at the apartment complex there. You heard from Madison in the conversation. She was staying with somebody for a couple of days, and that was in Clearfield. There was some surveillance video showing her walking westbound over the Center Street Bridge. That was the last time she was seen. Now, her family reported her missing August 28th. So some time had passed to the Clearfield Police Department. And according to a missing persons bulletin, Tina actually left all of her personal belongings in that apartment except for her wallet. If you have any information on Tina's whereabouts, contact Clearfield Police, 801-525-2800. And you can reference the case number you see right here. It is C2309367.